Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a quick video on how to use the MetaTrader 4 mobile app, and this works for Android as well as iPhone. All right, just a couple of disclaimers. You guys know we do not provide tech support for the software we use. We are not the creators. We are not the owners of the software. We simply just use it. So if your software is not functioning properly, please reach out to the creators of the software. And as always, you guys know that there is always risk involved with Forex. So you are trading at your own risk, and past results do not guarantee future profit. All right, this video is for educational purposes, and you watch it and follow the directions in it based on your own accord. All right, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what you're going to do is on your respected App Store or Play Store, you're going to search for MetaTrader 4 and install it. Once you install it and open it, you're going to be met with this screen. All right, you can read the types of accounts that you could set up here in the description. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to select the first one here, and you should see my screen tabs. All right, so it just automatically created a demo account for me. And so now we're here. Let's just go over what you're looking at. If you look down towards the bottom left portion of the screen, the icon with the arrows going up and down. All right, this is the section for where you're going to find your currency pairs. All right, the next one over, a candle with the candle icon. All right, this is your chart. So this is how you view your live charts. All right, the next one over with the arrow going up here. All right, this is the place where you will see any live trades that you're currently in. You can see the balance of your account, so on and so forth. This next one is just the history of your account. You'll also be able to see the past trades that you have taken as well. The next one over is just the news tab, and the next one over is a chat if you decide to join the MQ community. All right. Yeah, so all right, so let's go back again. This video is a needs to know only video. All right, so I'm not trying to go through and show you every single in and every single out of the app. That's not my responsibility. You guys can YouTube or Google some in-depth tutorials, but this is a needs to know only video. So just what you need to know to put in trades and make some money. All right. So the very first thing you're going to do is come over here to the quotes tab here. And this is where you're going to find your currency pair. All right. So if your currency pair is not listed here, all you have to do is go up to the top and press the plus sign. All right. Then you're going to press on the Forex, folder. All right. And you're going to go through here and look for the pair that you want to add. All right. And when you click on the pair, like for instance, at the very top, the Aussie CAD, once you click on it, it's going to disappear and be added to the other screen. So watch this. Bam. Aussie. I clicked on Aussie CAD and it disappeared because it was added to the next screen, and you can continue to add more and more if you desire. But let's go back. I'm just going to hit the back arrow up here. All right, hit the back arrow again. All right, so now we're back at the quotes, and down at the bottom here you see the Aussie CAD. Okay. All right, so that's how you add your currencies. All right, now once you're there and you want to open up a chart, all right, all you're going to do is click on that currency pair like I'm doing. All right, click on that currency pair. This dialog box pops up. The very first option is a new order. So if you just immediately want to go in and put in a trade request without looking at the chart, you'll click on that. And the next thing is open chart. Everything else you guys can take time to view what it is. But again, this is neat to know. So we are going to open the chart. So we can view and determine which way the market is going. All right. And so now we're here on the charts page, or charts tab, if you will. Let's just go over the icons at the very top. The very first one is the crosshair. All right. Once you click it, all right, and you'll see crosshairs come up, and you're able to move the crosshairs around the chart. All right, just like that. All I'm doing is just moving my finger around on my device's screen. All right, so if you look all the way down here to the bottom of the crosshair, all right, all the way down to the bottom, the little white dialog box with the black writing, this is your date and time information. All right, so wherever point you are on the chart, that's the date and time for that point. Okay, and all the way over here to the right is, again, your pricing, just like on the computer. All right, so this is your pricing up, pricing down. So you'll see that they both change. So that's what the crosshairs do. All right, the next one over is your indicators. We don't use indicators, but just want to show you that. The next one is the currency pair that you currently have open on the quotes tab right here. All right, you see me pressing that. All right, that's what that is. The next one is how you change your chart duration or time frame. So from top to bottom, the M1 is just basically your 1 minute chart, M5 5-minute chart. The next is your 15-minute chart, your 30-minute chart, your 1 hour chart, your 4 hour chart, your daily chart, your weekly chart, and your monthly chart. And when you click on it, it's just changing. All right, so you know that when you're on the 15-minute chart, each candle represents 15 minutes, and it's going to take a full 15 minutes for the candle to form. And it's the same thing for the day. All right, same thing for the month, so on and so forth. All right, now the next icon here up at the top is your trade icon, is what I call it. So this is how you actually put in your trades. Now you could either press that there, okay, to get into the trade. Something else you can do is actually hold down on your device's screen. Let's see if I can get it to do it. All right, for some reason, I can't get it to do it, but if you actually hold down on here, a little dial, a circular dial will pop up, and you can select your different time frames as well. All right, so let's look into setting a trade. Okay, how do you put in a trade? So we're going to click on our trade button up at the top, the little paper icon with the plus. All right, you just click that. All right, now the blue bar, that is your title bar that lets you know what pair you're getting ready to put a trade in on. All right, below that is your trade type. Whenever you do it, the very first type of trade is the instant execution on the mobile app, or it's the market execution. Same thing, okay? It's just whenever you place a trade here, you're going to immediately go into the trade, okay? All right. Let's go over the different types of trades. So your buy and sell limit, this is for when you think price is going to retrace. So for instance, if price is at 85 and 112 right now, if you think the price is going to go up and then go back down through that price amount, then you will put in a sell execution, a sell limit. All right. If you think that price is going to go down, for instance, to the 85.105 and then go back up through the 85.116, then you would put in a sell limit. You'll change this to sell limit. Okay. All right, so now your buy stop and your sell stop is for if you think price is going to go straight through a particular price. So like for the buy, if you think price is going to go up straight through the 85.114, then you would change this to buy stop. All right, and then you will put in a buy order. All right, same thing, or vice versa for the sell stop. If you think price is going to go straight through, going down through like 85.105, then you will put in a sell stop. All right, and once you put in your buy stops and your sell stops and your buy limits and your sell limits, then once price hit those, then you will be entered into the trade accordingly. The next thing we want to look at below our trade types. This is our lot size. Okay, so the number here in the middle, the dark bold number, that is the current lot size, and so you can change this a few different ways. You can change it by clicking on it. All right, and then this little keypad will come in, and you can start putting everything in. So if you want to trade at a standard plus a micro lot, that would be 1.01, or one full standard, which equals $10 US in our case, would be 1.0. And while we're going over that, let's just do a little review. The number space before, or the number space to the left of the decimal is our standard position. All right, the number space just to the right of the decimal is our mini position, and the number 2 spaces to the right of the decimal is our micro. All right, so again, the space in front, those are your standard lots. Your $10, which is one standard, $20 2 standards, $30 3 standards, so on and so forth. So if you wanted to make this a $1 trade, you would put in 0.10, 0.10. All right, so that's what $1 looks like. If you wanted to do 10 cents, then it looks like that, 0.01. All right, that's changing it with the keypad. Now if you wanted to change it, let's say you wanted to make it go up, if you look to the right of that number, the very first number, the plus 0.01, you would press that and it will make it go up 1 micro lot. All right, and then same thing for, excuse me about that, these notifications are coming through. I'm trying to do this, hoping that I don't get a lot, but anyway, if you wanted to trade the mini lot, all right, you would use the next button, and you see that changes to make it go up. All right, to the left of this is how you make it go down. So if you want to make it go down 1 micro lot, then you press that. All right, you keep going until you get your number, and then if you want it to go down a mini lot, you're gonna press this one that you see me pressing. All right, and so that is how you change your lot size. Now, just below that, the 2 prices that you see, the very first price represents the first currency in the pair, and the second price right here represents the second currency in the pair. So in this case, this first price represents the Australian dollar currency. All right. And the second price represents the Japanese yen dollar currency. All right. So right now, if you wanted to just to go ahead and put in a trade, if you look down towards the bottom, the buy and the sell, they are highlighted blue and red respectively. Now, if you're wanting to put in a stop loss and a take profit, however, you're going to do that based on the section just below the price here. So the section to below the price to the left that's underlined in red, that's for your stop loss. And then the section below the price to the right, underlined in green, that's for your take profit. Now, again, if you take your attention down to the very bottom, you see how the sell is red and the buy is blue. But as soon as we begin to adjust our stop loss and our take profit, you'll see them gray out. Now, they're grayed out. I tapped on, the only thing I did was tap the minus button here, or you could have tapped the plus. Now, the reason why they're grayed out, the reason why you're not able to put in a stop loss or take profit or, do the trade is because it is not at the allowable trade price. All right. So you have to take into consideration the allowable trade price and the spread, and all that is going to differ based on the broker that you're using. But the very easy way to find out what the allowable trade amount is basically to just keep adjusting it until it lights up for you. So now you see that you want to put it now. If you want to put in if you wanting to put in a buy trade, then and all I'm doing is hitting the plus and the minus button. Okay, and you see that the solid red line that says stop loss, as I hit the plus, it's going up, and as I hit the negative, it's going down. All right, so if you want to put it in a buy, then you're gonna have to bring it down for your stop loss. Remember, buy is for when the market goes up, sell is for when the market goes down. So if you're wanting to put in a buy, then you have to bring it down enough to the allowable trade amount. And once you hit that, you'll see that the buy is now highlighted, and I can now put in a buy order, trade order. Now, same thing for if you wanted to sell, you just have to bring that up to a allowable asking price. Why? Because when you sell, that means that the market is going down, and so your stop loss is going to be up. Okay, your stop loss is basically, again, it's saying, hey, if price goes against the trade that I'm putting in, then I want it to take me out. So again, as you see, as we bring it down, the sell button is grayed out. But as we go up to an allowable price, you see now it's red. Now you take profit, it does the same thing. Right now, the sell is for the take profit for the sell is in a acceptable price range, for the trade. So that's why that one is highlighted red now, because if you're putting in a sell, then of course you want to take profit when the market is going down. Okay, now if you want to do buy, you'll see that as we gradually go up, you see that the sell is now grayed out. And as you gradually to continue to go up, once you get to an allowable take profit position, you're going to see that the buy, you have to do your take profit, and then also you have to bring your stop loss down. All right, so now you see that you can now buy. All right, because your stop loss is now at a allowable price range. Okay. Now, so if you've been having trouble putting in these trades when you put in your stop loss and your take profit, it's because you have not been putting it at the allowable price for the trade. Okay, and to do that, all you have to do is just hold it down until it gets there. Now, because we are not or because we are calculated traders and not emotional gamblers, I do not recommend that you just put any number in there, unless that is an actual risk amount that you want to take. So I do recommend not just doing that, but just paying attention. It's sometimes it'll work for you just to jump in. If you're gonna watch the trade, if you want to just jump in, just push everything to a point to where it's gonna allow you to put the trade in. That's fine if you're gonna watch it. But if you're not, then you definitely want to put in the correct numbers. Okay. All right, so let me just get everything back to a position so you'll see what it looks like once we go into trade. So now I'm going to hit buy. All right, and now my order is open. I'm going to it actually automatically went here, but you could have clicked done and then it would have taken you over again to this trade icon. You should be able to see me touching the screen here. This trade icon. So again, it lets you know the current trades that you're in, the current positions or trades that you're taking. So again, right now, if you look down here towards the bottom, and I'm clicking it, and that's what's making it expand. All right, and contract. All right, so you see here with the Aussie JPY, we're in a buy trade. Okay, and over here to the far right, this is how we're doing right now. We're in negative 26 cent here, or I shouldn't say cent because this is the Australian dollar and the Japanese yen, so you're at a negative 0.24% of a dollar, or of one full currency. So that's what this is. Now, if we were to put in multiple trades, then of course multiple trades will show up here. So I'm just coming in and just kind of just clicking multiple trades, and again, as you see, the more you put, the more it's going to show up. Even if we jump back over here to our quotes page and add the US dollar, Swiss franc, open a chart, or I could have just did it in the order, but I'm not doing anything different, guys. I'm just doing everything what I just showed you, and hitting buy, hitting done, and I'm just showing you that everything, this all the trades that you are in will show up here. All right, under the trade tab. Okay. All right, now this is your history, and so once we close out of these trades, they're going to show up over here. All right, so let me show you. I'm just going to click back on the trade button here. If I want to close out, all I would do is just hold down on that trade and hit close order. Then down at the bottom, I have to put close with a loss of 0.25 or 20. It continues to fluctuate until you hit close. So, all right, you're just going to hit close. And it's going to close, let you know that the order has been closed. And now you see that trade is no longer here, but you can look over here in the history and see, what happened with that trade. All right, and just to show you all of them, kind of close order. And again, this is just a need to know video, so you can make money and kind of know what's have some type of idea of what's going on. And this is really all you need to know to be able to use this app. All right, and now we're going to come over here to our history, and again, you can see all the trades that we've closed out, profit, and all that good stuff. And so that's really all you need to know. You can't mess anything up except for if you're over here in the trade window. If you're not putting in the correct lot size, like I did not too long ago on gold, but it actually worked in my favor. I was testing out a new strategy, and I wanted to put in what was that, 50 cent, and I accidentally, instead of putting the 5 here in the micro lot area, I put it in the mini lot. And so instead of trading that 50 cent, I was trading at $5. And it's a good thing that I got the trade right, because I woke up the next morning and my account was up by $500. So that was a good thing. That was definitely definitely a good thing. So just make sure you're putting in the right price and everything. All right. To be honest with you guys, that's really all you need to know. Some of these things right here, all I did was just click on the 3 dashes at the very top left for the menu, and it just kind of gets me here. If you wanted to manage some accounts and add some accounts, then you would go in through here. If you wanted to delete an account, you would first log into it, come up here and click the little 3 vertical dashes for the menu and hit delete account. So again, that's it, guys. Very simple, straightforward. Again, if you're having issues with putting in a trade, then you just have to take into consideration your stop loss and your take profit, and make sure that they are at an allowable asking price. So again, when you set your stop losses, make sure they are at the correct pricing. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do is no longer grayed out, but it is its respected color. So that was for a buy, and if we wanted to do a sell trade, then we would just hold that up until the sell is highlighted in red. So, and then same thing for the take profit. If you're going to sell, then you want to go down, and it's going to remain red. But if you come too far up, then you'll see it's going to be grayed out. All right, vice versa. With the buy, you want to bring your stop loss down until buy is highlighted, and then you want to bring your take profit up to wherever you want the take profit to be. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, here, this little currency sign here, you can select the currency pair that you would like to take a trade on, and that's all I'm doing, just selecting it. All right. Again, this is a needs to know video on how to use the MetaTrader 4 application. It's the same thing for MetaTrader 5. So if you can use either one, it's going to be the same exact thing. All right, guys. All right. So until next time, remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control, and happy pip fishing.